ఓం నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ వెంకయ్య స్వామి శరణం. ఓం గురుదేవాయ నమః. పారాయణ గ్రంథ ద లైఫ్ అండ్ టీచింగ్స్ ఆఫ్ భగవాన్ శ్రీ 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 వెంకయ్య స్వామి. ఆథర్ మాకాని వెంకట్రావు గారు. ఎన్రిచ్ యువర్ లైఫ్ బై రిమెంబరింగ్ గురుదేవా ఎవ్రీ డే. హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు Bhagavan Sri Venkaiah Swamy YouTube channel, and also welcome back to our divine journey through the sacred life of Bhagavan Sri 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 Venkaiah Swamy. In the previous episode, we saw how Swami visited Kanchi and Rajapadmapuram, where people slowly realized his divine nature and began worshipping him with deep devotion. Today's episode is even more spiritual and inspiring. We are going to witness how Venkaiah Swamy wandered through forests, holy kshetras and villages, performing intense tapas, blessing devotees and living as a true avaduta beyond worldly attachment. This chapter also explains why devotees consider him not just a saint but a divine incarnation in Kali Yuga. So let us begin this sacred story with devotion and faith. After leaving Rajapadmapuram, Venkaiah Swamy continued his spiritual journey across many holy places. He travelled through sacred kshetras like Srisailam and Bhadrachalam, performing severe penances and deep tapas. Swamy was not living like an ordinary human being. He was constantly absorbed in divine consciousness. The book describes that Swamy had complete knowledge of the karmas of many lives. Imagine the spiritual power required to understand the destiny and karmic burdens of countless souls. For long periods, he wandered from place to place without attachment, blessing devotees silently through his presence. After nearly 1 year of travelling and tapas, Swamy returned to Nellore district. There, near Duttaluru village, in a place called Channareddy near Lakshmipuram, Swamy decided to stay for some time. With the help of revered saints Sri Keshava Avaduta and Sri Subbaya Swamy, he constructed a small ashramam for spiritual practice. At this time, Venkaiah Swamy was around 48 years old. These three Mahatmas spent nearly 2 years together in spiritual discussions, meditation and divine practices. Just imagine the spiritual vibrations of that place where such realized souls lived together. Later, they travelled to Kakuvaripalli, which was located north of Kotitirtham. There too, they constructed another hermitage and spent around 2 more years performing spiritual practices. But Venkaiah Swamy never liked permanent residence. A true avaduta belongs to the entire world, not to one single village or one single home. After this period, Swamy began wandering continuously across many villages and sacred places. He travelled through Madapalle, Kotitirtham, Teluguraipuram, Pennabadvelu, Isukapalli, రేవూరు, మినగల్లు, వెంకటరెడ్డిపల్లె, కొత్తపల్లె, కచదేవరాయపల్లె, బెడుసుపల్లి, శ్రీనివాసపురం, అనంతసాగరం, తలుపూరు, చెర్లోపల్లి, కుల్లూరు, రాజుపాలెం, ముదిగేడు, ఇనుకుర్తి, దీగాని and many more villages. One special thing I want to share with all of you is this. I personally belong to Rajupalam village, one of the sacred places blessed by the divine presence of Sri Venkaiah Swamy. Even today, we can feel Swamy's grace and blessings strongly in our village. The people here believe that Rajupalam continues to receive his divine protection and spiritual blessings in abundance. Whenever he went to those villages, devotees experienced divine blessings and spiritual miracles. The author beautifully says that it is impossible to count all the places where divinity itself wandered. How can human beings limit the presence of a divine soul to one location? A saint like VENKAIAH SWAMY was beyond boundaries. The text then explains a very powerful spiritual concept from the Brahma Sutras. It says that a true incarnation of God moves throughout the world as omnipresent and omnipotent, remaining completely absorbed in Brahman while untouched by worldly attractions. This description perfectly matched the life of VENKAIAH SWAMY. Even while living among people, he remained detached from wealth, pleasure, fame, and worldly desires. Nothing in this world could attract or disturb him. Because of this divine state, devotees began believing that VENKAIAH SWAMY was truly an avatar in Kali Yuga. Not merely a saint, not merely a yogi, but a divine incarnation who came to uplift humanity. Wherever he traveled, he left behind signs of divine grace, spiritual awakening, and blessings for countless devotees. Even today, people remember his sacred footsteps and the villages blessed by his presence. His life teaches us one important truth. Divinity is not limited to temples alone. When a realized soul walks on this earth, every place becomes sacred. So, dear devotees, the wandering life of VENKAIAH SWAMY shows us the greatness of detachment, tapas, and universal compassion. He did not live for himself. He traveled village after village only to bless humanity and guide souls towards spirituality. And in the next episode, we will continue exploring more divine leelas and miracles from the sacred life of Bhagavan Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY. Until then, keep chanting divine name called Om Narayana Adinarayana VENKAIAH SWAMY Saranam and stay blessed. Jai VENKAIAH SWAMY. Om Narayana Adinarayana. That's all for today. Thanks a lot for spending your time with me. And thank you so much for watching. If you felt even a little peace or positivity from this video, do support by liking and sharing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. See you again with some more spiritual content. Until then, stay blessed. Om Narayana Adi Narayana. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.